All right, this tail of the tape is brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Catch all the action with Metro by T-Mobile's knockout coverage and unlimited data. Robert Uittacke, 28 years old. Israel Adesanya is 30. Adesanya, the taller man by 4 inches. We'll see if he can maximize what is a 6.5-inch edge in reach. And now for the official introductions for the main event. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Pro Boxing and Combat Sports Board of Victoria. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Ben Cartilage, David Lethaby, and Paul Sutherland. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mark Goddard. This championship bout is sponsored by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the Marvel Stadium in Melbourne, Australia. It's time, my friends, for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, an undefeated mixed martial artist holding a perfect professional record. 17 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 184 pounds. Fighting out of Auckland, New Zealand, by way of Lagos, Nigeria, presenting the interim UFC middleweight champion. He is the last style bender, Исраэль Adesanya. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 21 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Sydney, Australia, presenting the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion of the world, Робберт the Reaper Uittacke.
Israel, Robert, you know exactly what I expect. I want you to fight hard. I need you to fight clean. When I tell you to stop, you stop. If you want to touch, now's the time. God bless.
DC, I'm just not sure there is any point of comparison in all the professional sports than the intensity of a UFC championship fight, and especially when you add this stadium backdrop.
John, even when you're in there, like when you're in there and you walk to the middle, you're like, man, this is a moment. Like these are dreams. This is what dreams are made of, you know? You're in there with a guy that wants to take what's yours. It's the best feeling in all the sports. Has to be.
Tonight's Fight Clock brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Catch all the action with Metro by T-Mobile's knockout coverage and unlimited data. Robert Uittacke is in the black with gold trim. Israel Adesanya in the white with gold trim. You will get constant stamp switches out of Adesanya.
Uittacke has to make this fight a little bit dirty. It can't look too clean. If it looks too clean, you're fighting Israel's fight. If it's just a straight kickboxing match, there aren't many people in the world that can beat Israel at that. You got to make it ugly a little bit.
Uittacke does believe he has the striking advantage despite what would appear to be an obvious edge in wrestling and grappling. I'm sure Adesanya might take issue with that given all the strides he has made to round out his game over the last few years.
Adesanya's wrestling has improved a ton, John, so it may be discouraging for guys to try to take him down at this point.
It is amazing how beloved Robert Whittaker is in this nation as he tries to find his way into striking range. Adesanya lands the jab. Nice head movement by Adesanya. You see he's wide-eyed as he tries to get his reads here early.
This is what Adesanya has to do. He has to fight behind that jab. He can't allow Whittaker to get close. You know, earlier we talked about guys cutting weight into the wrong division. Talk about Robert Whittaker, a guy that once he went up from 170, became the champion of the world and has become one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the entire UFC.
Right, and Adesanya doesn't cut a lot of weight. We've seen him at times come in as low as 183, and it looked like he touched Whittaker there.
Whittaker is throwing that jab up at Adesanya. As he charges, he's throwing that jab up into Israel. And he's hit Israel a couple times, and I think Izzy respects his power now.
Whittaker has been the busier striker early. Adesanya a touch more efficient. First clinch situation and a quick breakaway.
Your hand is open on the release. Okay, it's okay. Look at me. Well, take time, take time. I saw the hand open on the wrist. Completely accidental. Let's go.
Momentary pause in the action due to an inadvertent eye poke. Back to it now.
Watching how calm Adesanya is when Whittaker's throwing everything with so much heat is crazy.
Adesanya has forced some misses out of Whittaker here early on as he attacks the lower half, but you got to think Rob was expectant that there might be some of that.
A lot of big actions by Robert Whittaker, though. Throwing big old looping punches, not being as straight as he normally is. Wants to get to Adesanya.
Adesanya with authority up top. Whittaker wise to raise that right hand. Adesanya said he wouldn't be surprised by any action from Robert Whittaker tonight. Said he might try to shoot early on. That does not appear to be the case through 4 minutes. You see the striking numbers, the significant strikes. Less than a minute now to go round one.
But just watching, you know, Whittaker's throwing everything so hard. Adesanya's still just kind of feeling him out. Big lunging strikes by Whittaker.
Adesanya trying to create an angle there. Both guys so cerebral in there, both masters at making adjustments, and figure to try to make some in advance of this second round here forthcoming.
A very close round, a big action.
That's it! Wait, is that the end of the round? Okay, that was the horn. Okay.
Oh my goodness, I thought the fight was
huge
over.
Knockdown. Mark Goddard obviously heard the horn. I did not.
I was just about to say, a big action could win you the round. And that action right there, before the horn or after, will stick with the judges. And I believe Israel Adesanya won that first round. Big moment for the interim champion.
Well, perhaps that knockdown happened right on the horn.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't hear it, but I mean, it's very loud up in here, so it might have been right after.
Don't switch off.
All right, we are going to listen back to the end of the round. A huge knockdown for Israel Adesanya late round one.
I mean, big shot by Izzy right before the bell. And look, he could have got that shot off, but he was a good sport. Didn't land that extra punch because he didn't need to. But big moment for the interim champion.
horn sounded a lot louder on the replay than in real time.
Yeah.
Second round underway now. We'll see the extent to which Robert Whittaker is compromised after a big moment for the last style bender to close round one.
It's because he's lunging in there. He's not taking his time. I think he watched Gastelum and saw the good that Gastelum was doing. But you got to remember, Gastelum took a lot of damage fighting in that style against Adesanya.
Stiff jab from Whittaker, backs Adesanya up, and now a right hand from Bobby Knuckles. How about the dexterity, the head movement for Israel Adesanya? Beautiful to watch.
Adesanya's looking to counter with hooks whenever Robert Whittaker is engaging. Look at that. He's throwing the right hook when he stance switches, or he's throwing that left hook.
Beautiful jab from the last style bender.
He's got Rob chasing him, and he's just sliding out of range. Not going far away from Whittaker, but just enough to reestablish him taking the center of the octagon. I love that about Adesanya's fighting style. He will evade, but right away get back on the offense. Hurt him again with that hook. Yep. It's that right hook counter. Every time Robert jumps in there, that right hook counter is landing beautiful.
Oh, head kick, partially blocked.
But I mean, that one still landed though. He's got Whittaker hurt.
2 minutes have gone by here in round two, and if you know Adesanya, you know he's not going to force the finish. Oh, beautiful body work now from Adesanya.
He's starting to feel himself now. He's starting to get into his flow. That is not good for Robert Whittaker.
Now Whittaker with a pretty good combination. Not a ton of sting on it.
Well, Israel's rolling there, so nothing's landing completely clean.
Adesanya effectively attacks that lead leg of Robert Whittaker now. Left hook is there for the Reaper. Whittaker dealing with some blood coming out of that nose, goes high with the kick. Adesanya easily backs up out of harm's way. Now Whittaker goes high with the kick and lands. Pretty good right hand counter there from Whittaker.
The quickness of Adesanya to evade these high kicks. Hands down, just leaning back out of the range of those kicks. He's got to be very careful.
Whittaker nearly out on his feet. Adesanya trying to close it out. Israel Adesanya is the undisputed king of the middleweights.
Man, every time Rob jumped in there, he was taking damage. And look what happened. Went in there again, caught that right hook counter again by Adesanya. He landed it over and over again.
Less than 2 years into his UFC career, Israel Adesanya is what he knew and thought he was, the best middleweight on planet Earth. Incredible.
Just a fantastic performance by Adesanya. Picking his spots, knowing exactly when to attack, when to counter, and is not a guy that is known for a one-strike knockout guy, but put Whittaker out on 2 occasions in 2 rounds in this fight.
And a winning streak for Robert Whittaker that dates to 2014 goes by the boards with immediacy here tonight. This fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872.
And here it is. Look at that. It's just the counters over and over when they were going in and exchanging. Izzy kept landing those strikes. Go to the beginning, at the end of the first round. Left hook counter. Again, Robert feels comfortable. They're throwing. Izzy lands. Look. Boom. Left hook right on the chin as he's leaning back. Hurts Whittaker. jumps on him for the finish. What a performance by the last stylebender.
And I would say a star is born, but this star was born a long time ago. But Israel Adesanya, who has captivated the MMA masses every step of the way, certainly reels in a big one tonight.
It's when guys throw hooks at the same time. It's the guy that's tighter that's going to land first, and Israel Adesanya landed first.
And perhaps these two gentlemen are destined to fight again, but chapter one goes to the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. Now the standard at 185 pounds. Wow. All right, the official decision is brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Catch all the action with Metro by T-Mobile's knockout coverage and unlimited data. One final time tonight, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, and now the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, the last style bender, Israel Adesanya.
Nothing broken about this broken native tonight. All you wanted was a chance to prove you were the best middleweight in the world, and in less than 2 years on this UFC roster, you have done just that. And once again, with style points, they're all chasing the last style better now. Congratulations on just an epic result and performance tonight.
Hey, John. Wait, first of all, Melbourne, wagwan my youth. Bro, what up, Kwaba?